Hello you, welcome back to Geekism. It is Thursday, Throwback Thursday in fact, and it's time for us to continue our game of Evil Genius. I'm feeling particularly evil today, so hopefully we can get some stuff done. In the last episode we kind of filled out our base, our second base, all ready to really start working towards our road to Doomsday. To do that we need to build our laboratory. So, in the last episode, by the way, these were just being built, so I let them go. I've moved the urns up to here. I know that we're now not getting the sort of good stuff from them, but frankly, an evil genius should have a nice bit of artwork. I'm thinking if we get something on the wall, I might stick it in front of me as well, rather than have it in a more useful place, such as down here. I also robbed the rug back that we lost. I'm hoping that this is it coming back in here, so we'll see if it is. If it is, it's our number 2 who's bringing it. She is. She's doing a fine job as well. Samantha, thank you very much. There we go. So we now have our rug available too. And all our generators are built up and they're slowly filling up. They're basically big batteries, that's all. Didn't really do anything else off camera. Just kind of let that run through so they were finishing building. I think we might need some more beds. Looks like we might need some more beds, but we can't really do much about that. Did put a couple of cameras in here, moving into this area here. So basically, I'll tag people. They'll normally mess around here, but if they manage to get through this door and into this point, that's when everyone will jump on them and make them go like this, basically, and act really dumb. Like that. Good stuff. Okay, so pretty sure we just need a lab. Once the laboratory has been built, we can steal something and carry on. Okay, so let's build our lab. I think up here, nice big laboratory is what we're going to need. We've also got archives and a few other things we need to still build as well. We don't have a freezer yet, do we? Oh, a freezer is something we're going to need pretty soon as well. I'll tell you what. In fact, let's stick a freezer somewhere. I was going to run the freezer off here actually, but I haven't left enough space. Never mind. Perhaps we could have a little freezer here. Probably not a bad spot for one. Or maybe even just a little one like that. And have the lab come round in an L shape around the freezer. That's probably a decent idea. Pretty sure the freezing cabinets are 3x3. So let's have a think about this. It's 3x3, so let's get 1, 2. Tell you what, let's do that instead. And we can have 1, 2, yeah, but that way we can do 3 freezing cabinets. We can have an in and an out. Okay, that's good. That uses the best use of the space, I think. Freezer rack. 1. Whoops, we'll do a few of those. 2, 3. That's good, and we'll just have the regular heavy doors on there. We're doing okay for power at the moment, so that's all good. Right, okay, so this corridor, we want to carry that on a little, because we don't want to build off here. I want that to be its own little area just for our evil genius to make his way up. So our main corridor is going to run this way, up into this area to do our final bit of building. So we'll build that. That's good. So here's going to be our lab. We'll build the lab up here, I think. I think in just a big square room we'll have for the laboratory, to be honest. And we're going to build little archives off the side of it here. So we'll build that like so. And then we'll have an archives off the side. Don't think I want it to be closed off. I think I quite like the idea of it just being an open. But I'll tell you what we might do. Maybe just have it like so. So there's a little bit of entrance difference there. Get that built as well. Let me just have a little double check that nobody's getting too far into the base. Looks like we're doing pretty well here. Managing to stop them before they get anywhere nasty. Yeah, we're doing okay. So happy with that. Right then. So in our lab, what can we build? I know we haven't got everything open. Oh no, we have got everything open. Oh my word, look at all this stuff. I've got a horrible feeling this isn't all going to fit in. Okay. Environmental chamber. Bang. Put you there. Greenhouse. Can we get you in the other corner? No, because of where the feet are. Oh, let's do you there then. Okay. AI supercomputer. You can go in this corner. Biotanks. You will... Oh, we didn't really think this through much, did we? This is we might need a little bigger room here. Let's just try and get everything in and see how we get on. We might get away with it. Okay, actually, you know what? That doesn't look awful. Although oh no, we still need the research machine in there as well. And a data bank. Right, we're definitely going to have a bigger room here. So let's get rid of all these. Let's plan these out a little bit more. So 4, a 2, and all the others are kind of 3 by 3 pretty much. So let's edit this room. Oops, no, not that one. Let's edit the blueprint. Is it that one? There we go. So let's move it here, and we'll have 3 by 3 space like so. And let's have the... Oh, the greenhouse is 4, actually. Okay. Well, we can do... You can go there, and we can have the supercomputer in the other corner. So that... Yeah, you look pretty good there, you guys. Okay, that's good. So, oh, 4 there, actually. You might look pretty good with our eco, what is it? Greenhouse. No, we need a space on the side for you as well. That's unfortunate. Okay, well maybe you can go there then. Biotanks, are you a 3? You're a 3 by 2, annoyingly. Okay, so you're going to go... Whoops. You're going to spin around quite a bit. You're going to go here, I think. Okay. Centrifuge, you're pretty small. You can go up here. Right up, or... No, we'll put you there. Okay, the impact stress analyzer. You're going to fit here quite nicely. And then the last one is the laser. You're going to sit in the middle of the room. Ah, no, you're not. This is going to sit in the middle of the room because of the size and shape of it. So I'll move you to there. Okay, lab laser. You can go there. Okay, so everything's laid out a bit better. Looks a bit more of its right place. We're going to have to actually edit the archives and get rid of you. Keep that as a separate door because we still have stuff to go in here. We need a research machine, and I'm pretty sure we need a data bank as well. Oh, you're being built. Okay, good. Well, we'll come back to you. Her door is being breached, so let's have a look. Why is all the lumps of explosive everywhere? Can we please do something about that? Thank you. Ah, you. Yes, you. Weakening. Thank you. I think you're the only one. It looks like you're as high as you've got. So, that's good. Right, you're going to take a little while to blow up because all that dynamite was dumped on the corridor. So we now have... Is it still just reading tables in here? So yeah, I don't think these rooms are being used much for anything yet. I know they do come in handy a little bit later on. Let's have a look. Archives are an extensive collection of books from technical manuals to classic novels. Minions are free to borrow any of these and browse as a reading table. A perusing session will replenish smarts. But it doesn't actually let us build the actual bookcases. Maybe we have to research those. I don't know. Anyway, we'll put the door in. Oh, we can't until this one room's built anyway. Alright then, well, we'll hold on there for a minute then. Freezer's built, at least. So we'll just hold on to these built. That's a cool looking room shape, I think. I think that's... we've done that pretty nicely. Right, we'll let these build then, and then we'll finish them off. Okay, everything is built and operational. The funny colour is due to the fact that that has actually just about pushed us over our current power limits. Luckily, our generators have kicked in. So even though it's also this weird reddy colour, we're okay. The doors are still closing and it's okay. The only bad thing we have is this group of arseholes is getting a little close to fun stuff. In fact, they're getting very close to fun stuff, so we're going to have to kill those, unfortunately. We're going to kill you first. There we go. Come on, guys. Let's all get on this, please. Oh, dear. Where are my minions? Where are not my minions, my good guys? My what do they call them? Henchmen. There we go. Uh-oh. Here's one. Why aren't you attempting to kill these people that we're killing? Please. Are we done? Yeah, we need to kill you. There we go, everyone joins in. That's good, isn't it? Sorry, buddy, but you've seen too much. Oh no, you've only seen blue. Okay, you're alright. What about you? You're okay as well. You need to be taken out. Power is back online, that's good. Apologies for the dodgy screen there. But we are operational, which is good. So, yeah, all this is operational now. So we have research again, which is good. Next thing we need to do, once a laboratory has been built, the Codex of Knowledge can be stolen from a Siberian research lab. Let's have a little look, shall we? Siberia is up here. Steal the Codex of Knowledge. We need 5 workers, 5 guards, and 2 mercenaries. Okay. We have quite a bit of heat there. Let's see if there's something else we can do first, while that heat comes down. What's this one? The Codex of Knowledge is beyond the comprehension of your science minions. Persuade a mercenary scientist to come to the island and unlock the Codex potential. Each World Alliance has a disaffected scientist that can be approached. I'm assuming these are all these ones then, okay. So I guess we go somewhere where we have the lowest heat, and where we've got the least chance of Mariana Mamba turning up. So I'm going to say Southeast Asia. So here we go. We need 5 workers, 2 valets, 2 spin doctors. That's pretty comfortable. We'll send 6 workers. We'll send 4 valets. And is you spin doctor? 3 of you. And a couple of guards and a couple of technicians as well. Good. Still a bit of loot on the table that we can get here. There's a cool little Viking boat. I think there's a chair up here. Chair there as well, and there is the monkey up here as well. I think we can do something with him as well. I don't think he's just for funsies. We're doing okay for cash, so let's yeah, we can afford. Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. We can afford to pay to get rid of the odd ones. We've got some guys out in the field doing their job. They're bringing in me 9 grand every 10 seconds, which is more than enough money than we need, really. Hopefully they're there researching the archive tables. We'll get more stuff in there, although I have realised that the books themselves are actually just built into the wall. If you look, it's a really nice bit of work they've done there to make the walls themselves actually usable. We have something else. I'm hoping we get a lot of different. There we go, a lot of different stuff to research now because we've got a load of scientists. I thought this place would be full of them, to be honest. We've got one guy wandering around. So as soon as they get there, we'll get started on getting our scientist. Otherwise, we could do with it not being night time anymore. Lots of stuff to research. Go. Thank you. There we go, we like to get some research on the go. All these guys out here are doing okay, although this guy here is getting a little keen. But you can check that door all day long, mate, because that one's going to take you on a round circle. Right. We need a bit more we need a bit more of of this training space because we don't have all of the valet training. We have, let's have a look. We need the long guns, and we need and there's 2 valet things missing, so we actually do need a research room sooner than later, really. So let's take our little corridor up even further to here, and also this way. In fact, I'll just build it to where we want the room. And we'll take a little bit off there as well, because I'm sure I remember something about them coming in through the walls, if it was possible. I can't quite remember though. Training. Build that there and hope that's enough. You'll notice that occasionally I'm leaving little gaps, and this is so that we can add in mini little barracks if we need to around the place. Okay, so in here we need the real long shooting range, which is that one, which we've just got the length for. So we'll have 2 of you. Then we also need a diplomat trainer. Looks like we can get away with 2 of you. That's good. Thank you. Oopsie daisy, we'll move you. And the other one as well. It's the Playboy trainer. There we go. I think we're only going to be able to fit 1 of you in, but that's fine. We'll just have you smack in the middle. It's not the prettiest of rooms, but it will definitely do the job. I might actually make it just one wider, just to give them a little bit more room here. I think that's probably. In fact, we might as well do that. Because we're not going to use that little space. We will use this little space for something, but not that little space. And what that means we can do is swing that around there and build 2 of them. Where are you? Playboy training. There we go. Good. And you know what? We'll stick the mouse maze in there as well. Never quite sure what it does, but why not? What's that? Multimedia Educational Zone. What do you do? Multimedia Educational Zone enables multiple minions to replenish their smarts at the same time. Okay, cool. Let's build one of them. I'm assuming it's in the archive. That's going to go. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, look at that. Cool. Let's build you. The room's an odd width. So you're going to be a little skewed whichever way we do it. Unless, would you fit just in there? Yeah, that looks good. Awesome. We've got all sorts here, look. Go. What's this one? The cannon. Go. Great. Are you guys there? Oh no, we have a guy on the thing. It's not Mariana Mamba. He's killed everyone. Oh my lord. How awful. Who are you? Jet Chan. Oh dear. Maybe we should go for somebody else then. Mariana Mamba is around there. Heat's pretty high, but we've got guys there. We could just move them over. Who do we need? Workers, valets, and spin doctors. We have workers, we have valets, we need spin doctors. Right, let's send who we need here then. So, whoops, daisy. 5 workers. Who's the other one? 2 valets, 2 spin doctors. So we'll send 3 valets and 3 spin doctors. We'll spend a couple of guards. And who are you? Marksman. Maybe not a marksman because we've only got 3 of you for some reason. Okay, as soon as they get there, we need to get that mission going and get the scientists back. But this is looking good. The corridor's being built. We've got loads of stuff to research, which we will do. Scientists to keep him busy. That's what I like. So I think we'll just get that doctor here, and then that's probably good for today. Keep an eye on my money because we're getting it in pretty quick, but you're careful. Sometimes you can get a little bit too much research on the go, and you end up spending most of it. So I think we're all right for guards. You look something dodgy there. No, you're my number 2. You're okay. Just remembering sometimes what all your minions look like. For some reason, daytime doesn't seem to be moving much. So I'm hoping it does soon, because I'm getting a bit fed up of everyone sitting here, which is what they do on the night time, unfortunately. Let's just fit a couple of mini barracks in then. That's one thing that does come in handy. Where are you, barracks? There we go. We'll build you like that. Oops, not you. And we'll have... It's actually not great, is it? Let's do that instead. Or... Oh, I'll tell you what we could do, actually. Have it like that. Little corner barracks. Yeah, that looks good. Because basically, we're not actually going to be putting stuff in here. We're going to be putting... equipment storage. And basically, this just lets us keep increasing our good stuff. What is this? Communications array. Powerful piece of equipment capable of jacking into the forces of justice secure networks and scrambling their communications. The net result of this interference is that some agents won't receive their assignments at all, and so agent activity on the island will be reduced. Oh my word. That sounds awesome. I'm assuming that's a control room job? Yes. Where can we put you? Oh, you're a little bit wide, unfortunately, but we really want to try and fit you in here somewhere. Oh, that's an awful spot. We're going to move you guys all in. Okay. Like so. We'll let that happen, then we'll see how we're doing with space. Communications array. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. That sounds like a cool bit of kit. Anything that gets us less agents on the island, I think, is a good thing, because it does get a little bit too much at some times. And now we can build you there. Unfortunately, you don't fit nicely. I do like things fitting nicely. Never mind. Let's build you... What's that? Research successful. Freak production enabled. I think we chuck a body bag into the biotank to get freaks. That does mean we can do our Uber trap, folks, in the next episode. I'll be looking forward to that. That is definitely a big step in conquering the world. I'm going to move you. This codebreaker thing, I think personally, doesn't look very interesting on a corridor, but it will fit there and look like it's part of the room. I think that's probably what we're going to do. Yeah, happy with that. In fact, I'm going to move you to over there. And show what we'll do with all of you. And even though you're not as good as the old ones, as the new ones even, I'm going to put a couple of old ones in there as well, just to make the room look a little bit more interesting. And give a reason almost for having the bigger stuff on the right there. I think that'll look pretty good. Okay, great. Alright, let's have a look how we're doing. Are you guys up here? You are. Let's go for it then. We need him. 10 seconds. Here we go. 17 grand we've got coming in as well, although we are getting mega heat from the Americas now, so we're going to bring you guys back. And we'll leave you guys there. You're bringing me in 5 grand. That'll do. We're back up to 100,000 near enough. So, is that it then? Are you just doing your job? Codex knowledge is on persuade a mercenary scientist to come to the island. We've done that, people. We've done it. Do we have to steal the Codex of Knowledge? Right, we need to do the Codex of Knowledge bit first. Okay, now that is up in Siberia, where we have pretty bad heat, but if it needs doing, it needs doing. So we need 5 workers, 5 guards, 2 mercenaries. 7 workers, 7 guards, marksman. Where's mercenary? Is that you? We'll send 4 mercenary. And we'll send a couple of valets as well, just to help keep the heat down a little. Yeah, we'll do that. So, does our new scientist just have a little potter about, does he? I think he probably just has a little wander around. I'm a little annoyed that hasn't gone to complete. I hope that isn't a bug. I know that there is a bit of a known bug at some point in the game on the second island where you get a little bit messed up. So I'm hoping that's not it. Is research built over here? Oh, the room's done, but the parts are still coming in. Okay, that's fine. Right then, guys, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. In the next episode, we will steal the codex, and we will begin our Uber trap as well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, comments, or suggestions, pop them down below there. And if you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at JontySparrow. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.